welcome back. It is day 3 of the Small Daily Action Challenge. So how did yesterday's daily action go? Chances are you've engaged in a few short conversations, maybe possibly got or will get some friend requests, and maybe you made some just new connections in your business. You never know, right? So the more relevant and helpful your comments are, the more eyebrows you'll raise and the more new connections you'll make. Show up consistently in other groups, get better at adding value, and people will get to know, like, and trust you. And this is all great for business growth. Now, before I go any further, if you do require any assistance with the challenge, like perhaps accessing the group, getting the emails, or grabbing any of the additional content, definitely email me at info@jencottis.com, and I or someone else will help you and make sure that you can get the most out of this challenge. All right, so let's jump into day 3, shall we? Okay, so if you take action, this is a reminder. If you do take action throughout the week, that by the end of the week, if you implement all of the business fundamentals, all of the mechanics, and follow through on the full 5 days, you'll see how easy it can be to make your business a daily habit that feels natural, simple, and fun. And by implementing the 5-day repeatable system, my clients will typically see 2 to 3 new clients coming into their business within about 3 weeks. So the work you do in week 1 will bring you results in week 2 and 3 and so forth. So keep it going. So do this 5-day repeatable system in week 1, week 2, week 3, and just see the results, okay? Now, I also want you to check your email because there are instructions in there with the homework each day prompting you to do these daily actions. The homework shouldn't take you longer than about 15 minutes to implement. And we're going to jump right into that now. So this is your day 3 action. So step 1 of today's action is to go live on the same topic that you posted on day 1. So I don't really want you to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, obviously, if you want to tweak it, if you want to redirect some of the content and do Facebook Live on something slightly different, absolutely go ahead. But know that you already have written the value post, you already have the content, and the video doesn't need to be longer than 15 minutes, like even 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. The point is just to, show up and add some value and to get it done for the sake of consistency and doing the small daily actions and the small daily action challenge. So going live and posting videos is great for visibility, and it allows people to know you better in a different way. However, if it does freak you out, if you really don't want to go live, then I'm going to give you another option so you can stay tuned for that. All right. So you already wrote your content on day 1. Now all you need to do is talk about it. Easy peasy, right? Okay. So I've got some tips for you to help you along. Now take 5 minutes to prepare and, maybe do the live for like 7 to 10 minutes so that we're keeping within the 50 minutes. And I really don't want you to overthink this. Now you can either go live on your business page, because that's one of the questions that people ask me, like, well, where do you go live? You can go live wherever it makes sense for you to go live. You can either go live on your business page, on your personal page, or in your group if you have one. Now below in the description is an outline that you can follow to fill your roughly 10 minutes. And here's an example of, there's also an example of a live stream that I did that ties back to my value post that I gave you as an example in the day 1 of the challenge. So it's called Creating Confidence in Selling Through a Heart-Centered Approach. There's a link in the description below, so definitely check that out as an example. But here's an outline that I'm going to give you right now to help you with your live stream and walk you through that. So let's say you have a live stream about 10 minutes, okay? So minute 1, all I want you to do is to say hello and welcome people to your live stream. You can also ask a question just like you did in your value post that might be of interest to your audience. Tell your audience then who you are and how you help people, and your tag, like this could be your tagline or elevator pitch. So for me, I say, I'm Jen Cottis. I help online entrepreneurs create a simple business and a life that they love. So whatever your tagline is, if you have one, use it. If you don't have one, just say something general about what it is that you do in your business, okay? Now that's minute number 1. Minutes 2 to 3, I'd like you to provide a little bit of a background about why that initial question or that topic that you chose on day one is important, or maybe tell some kind of story around it that will help people connect with that topic or issue. Okay, that's minutes 2 to 3. You don't have to spend a lot of time on that. It can literally be a one-liner, or you can skip this altogether, but it's kind of nice to have that little bridge into the teaching points, right? So minutes 4 to 7 are going to be all about your teaching points. So you can offer a couple quick tips, you can offer a solution, or and then you can elaborate on them. So you can either do one quick tip or one tip and then elaborate more deeply on that, or you can list, even up to 5 tips, just like you did in your value post. Okay. I like to stick to 2 or 3 tips. Otherwise, it becomes a little bit overwhelming. I definitely do some lives where, I offer 8 benefits of a simple weekly strategy, right? Or 8 guidelines of a simple weekly strategy, or 8 tips on how to connect another Facebook group. So it's really going to be your preference, and you can mix it up this week versus next week, and so forth. So that is minutes 4 to 7. Now, 7 to 10, minutes 7 to 10, all you really need to do is thank people for listening. You can even ask if they were here on the replay, or if they were there live, and just ask them to comment in the comments below to let them know that, or to let you know that they've attended live or the replay. And this will give you an indication of, people, the people that are watching your video. And then provide a call to action before you sign off. For example, you can simply say, tell me what you think in the comments. If you want to learn more about how I can help you with this particular issue or topic or solution, click the link and comment below, or send me a message. And you can say, I'm excited to connect with you. It's simple as that. So I get that if you're not used to doing Facebook Lives, you might be a little bit nervous. If you love doing Facebook Lives, and this is going to be like a really easy assignment for you today. Now, here's an option if you decide that you do not want to go live. This is where I want you to grab the value post that you did in day one and just prepare it for a value post for other groups, and simply just post in a few other groups. Now, other groups don't always allow self-promotion, so please be mindful and be sure to follow the group rules. You can usually post a value or blog style post if you remove the promotional links from the content, and also from any of the images that might be in there. So if you created like a Canva image that had your web link on it, just remove that. And again, you don't need images, but that's just a tip. Instead, you can also ask a question for a call to action. Ask them to comment about their opinion below, or you can simply end it with, what do you think? I really like that question. I think it's a really nice open-ended question, right? And invites people to just, answer however they want to answer. And essentially, I want you to be adding value, engagement, and fun to the other groups by doing so. Okay. So, and other groups will appreciate that if it is relevant to the audience and if it's truly adding value to that group. So be thoughtful and mindful about that as well. Okay. Step 3, or step 2, I want you to wrap up the day 3 daily action today. Tell us you completed day 3 inside the Simple Business Entrepreneurs group. Again, the link for the day 3 post is below, and you can find it in the unit section of the Simple Business Entrepreneurs group. So go ahead and do that, and I will see you tomorrow in the day 4 video.